gaming screen. Oh my god!
Is this real life?
Is this real life or is this a fantasy?
It must be, because we're playing CCC.
Well, that's true. It's obviously a fantasy. If they're playing Fate CC. Welcome! And before we begin, we have to go on a little history tour of what is the game that we are playing right now.
I think it says so on the screen.
It's Fate Extra CCC. So this will be the second game we are playing that was translated by these mad lads who do not know when to quit. And we thank them for not knowing when to quit, for they provided us with some translations to some old games that have never gotten English releases. Thank you. From the bottom of our hearts. So anyway, why didn't this game come over in English? Well, first it was on the PSP, which was the dying platform at the time that this was created. Second reason, it probably wouldn't have passed by the rating system back then.
The ESRB or whatever it's called.
Yeah. For those of you who do not know, so this is a what-if game. What if Natsu was horny? And what if there were people who decided to not stop him from being horny and then actually encourage the horniness? And in fact, they may have been more horny than him. In fact, he tried to stop them multiple times because they kind of went a little crazy for some of the models.
What if it's not whether or not Natsu was horny, it's whether or not he worked with people who were more horny than him. And in this case, the answer is yes.
Yes. All right, let's get started. So we're gonna play a new game, and for those of you who are wondering who won the servant mode thing, Nero won with a landslide. That she. But anyway, there are a number of dead ends in this game.
By the way, are you going to pay me for all those bots I had send, like, rate the poll for you?
I don't believe you, Brendan. A bonus can be achieved by reading the save data from Fate Extra. If only I had my Fate Extra copy on hand.
Let me get my PSP. It's got to be around here. Actually, you know what? I don't think I have that anymore. The battery exploded. I've still got my copy of Fate Extra though.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we cannot. Yes, I would love to say there is no data.
There is no data. You lied. The game's like, you lied.
Yeah. No, thank you. I don't have any save data.
Oh wait, we're playing Digimon. For those of you who don't know, they said hello a bunch of times in Japanese and then they said it in English. Oh wait, we have an English translation. I forgot because this game is. It's not our fault. It took too long for the game to come out.
Oh, look, they did the thing where it has the thing on top of it. Dang. They were...
That even the official translators do nowadays?
Yep, that even the official translators do.
It's like, no, we don't want to know about your morality. We need to know if you can contribute to our society. Are you a good person? We don't care. Can you pick fruit?
Category U 測定拒否権につき免除 Quality E-.
Guys, we're the transfer student! That means we've gotten base skill! We're so great! We're even if our quality is E negative, we've got plot armor by being the transfer student.
I'm not sure if that qualifies in video games.
Near side records? What does that mean? What does that possibly mean?
We don't have any of those.
Yeah, blah blah blah.
Yeah, this is what happens when you don't upload your Fate Extra data.
あなたの心が必要です
So I'm guessing in this part, if you transfer over your save data from Fate Extra, this doesn't happen.
恐縮ですがもう一度あなたのお名前と性別契約サーバントを入力してください
The funny thing is that in Fate Extra, there's not enough characters to put in Hakuno Kishinami. I'm curious to see if they change that with the patch.
A mile. Oh, look.
That looks like enough letters.
Mhm.
But the question is it Japanese order or is it American order?
I don't know. Is it last? Guys, what do you think? Do you think it's last name, first name, or first name, last name? Quick, somebody look this.
I mean, I assume that maybe they went with the same order that it was in Fate Extra, so it's probably first name, last name.
Okay. Anyway, guys, is the volume too loud for the game? Or do you think it's just the right side? Alright, so I guess... Hang on, let me check. Wait. Dang it, not even the internet can answer my question.
That's impossible!
Hang on, let's see. Someone else must have played this game and uploaded all their stuff in YouTube. Let's find out what they did when they... Alright, Tanner of the North, I will be searching through your playthrough of Fate Extra CCC and see if you have what you did for the names. Part 4, 3, 2, Part 1.
It says for the original Fate Extra they use the English order.
Okay. Looks like they use first name.
If you can import your file
Okay.
from Fate Extra, I have to imagine that
Yeah.
it would be the same.
It looks like it's first name, last name. Welcome to... Look, guys, I can't mess this up, okay? This is important. Hakuno. Let me see, what was it? Oop. Yeah, I want to get to my last name.
There you go.
Oops. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to remember the buttons. I wanna go... Ah, there it is.
Are you using left and right, or are you using, like, a space key?
No, I have to do the left and right buttons.
Okay, good.
Yeah. That's why I was looking for that button. Key. see. Nami. Oop.
Kishinam. I'd say just to go with that, but I know that you're not going to permit that.
No, I will not permit this. I have waited 10 years for this, Azure. We will not break my immersion now. My immersion. Nickname is Hakunan. That's right, guys. I even remember their official nickname. Yes.
Yeah, this is okay.
And as the poll dictated, you all won Saber in this beautiful outfit. But here's what you all missed out on. You missed out on a full booba view of Arthur.
Who probably has bigger boobs than everyone else here.
In this game. Tamamo no Mai with her bondage outfit. And of course, the AUEO himself, Gilgamesh. These are all of the other contestants that you have decided to pass on. They will probably come back to haunt you later. But the good news is...
God, I hope so. I mean, what?
we will proceed with this lovely lady. So let's go.
I now pronounce you man. I now pronounce you wife
お
and
待
wife.
ちしておりました。おはようございます。それでは、いってらっしゃいませ。
Anyway, you're probably already seeing a big improvement from the first extra game. There's more voice acting in this one.
That was voice acting in that game?
Yeah, just for the servants, though. Progress of time, 0%. How weird. It's a bright sunny morning as I make my way to school. And boy, are the cars loud. Hang on as I open this volume on my end so that my ears don't hurt me. That's a little loud for me. Okay, there we go. It's this bit or this bit or... Hopefully this doesn't affect anybody on your side. I don't think so, but... I should really be used to commuting by now, but I still can't seem to remember the way here. Mood. Anyway.
Almost as though I might have amnesia or a history of it.
Yeah. Soon enough, I arrive in front of the school gate. There's still plenty of time left. Other students in the same uniform pass through the gate in peaceful harmony. Continuing my main routine thread, I also head for the gate. Then, I feel as someone's calling to me, so I hurry up until I see my friend, student council president Issei Ryudo, standing there. Which reminds me, starting today, they would be doing inspections to ensure that we were all in compliance with the school rules. It was Public Morals and Awareness Month or something.
This feels familiar.
Yeah. Good morning! Lovely weather we're having. Do you want to voice him?
Good morning. Lovely weather we're having, don't you think? It's a perfect day for studying, nerd.
Nerd.
Why are you giving me that "you're acting weird today" look? Is it the accent? I'm trying something new. What? You want to know if I'm going to inspect your uniform, and if Public Morals Awareness Month is still going on? You're one to say some strange things. I haven't even heard of such an event. Perhaps there's an error in your records.
So it seems. I have no idea why I mistook that event to be today myself. I laugh it off, telling Issei it's nothing, and then head towards the school building.
Ah, I see. You're too stressed out over your exams. Mood. Oh, wait a moment. There's a favor I'd like to ask of you. Sorry, but before you go to class, could you close up the supply room on the first floor? I forgot to lock it. Given my duties, I'm unable to move from here. Could you do that for me? Yes, my duties are the reason I can't move from here.
The storage room on the first floor. If I recall, it's at the end of the hallway to the left of the entrance. I still have some time till homeroom starts, and it's a request from Issei himself, so there's no reason to refuse.
Yes, that's excellent. All the other students simply passed me by, so I'm glad you came along. It's almost like I'm some kind of NPC. Honestly, some strange people join the faculty too. I'm about to collapse under all the stress. Man, Issei just cannot catch a break no matter what universe he's in. If we had someone like you, Hakuno, the girl in charge of the infirmary and I would have it so much easier, but I wonder who that could be. No, that was inconsiderate of me. I'd never try to coerce you into joining the student council. You'd never get the votes. Here's the key to the storage room. See ya. Here's to another good day with no regrets.
And sometimes with weird sayings like this, it makes me wonder what kind of NPC Hakuno was, what role they were supposed to fill. Because it feels like that the way that all the NPCs always regard Hakuno, it seems like they were supposed to play an important role, but the memory problem got in the way, and that's why they became a rogue AI.
This is what the future of AI holds for us people.
Oh, I'm sorry, did I spoil all of that for you? It was in the first game. Hakuno's not a real person.
Yeah, you should have played the first game.
Yeah. He thanks me in an exaggerated manner and resumes his task of overseeing the main gate. He told me that Public Morals Awareness Month doesn't start today, but here he is. The student council president is as diligent and as a fine-tuned machine. I say goodbye to Issei and head to the school building, squinting against the sunlight that didn't really feel like early summer or early spring. And so, Hakuno Kishinami's day begins once again. Yay! The system button!
You can now use the triangle button.
But you can't save your game! No, you can't.
Yeah, you can.
I thought it was blacked out. Save complete.
School life, schoolyard.
Anyway, if this place looks familiar, that's because it's based off of a certain place in the original Fate Stay Night. The Archie Club is holding morning practice. It's time for class, so they're in the middle of cleaning up. Oh, sorry, it's just the ghost.
Yeah? Oh, sorry, it's nothing. I was just a little dizzy. I'm alright now. We went through this before, that's not good.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm not myself. There's no way that's...
Why am I exploring everything? Don't worry about it. It's school's back gate. I've heard that students who are late sneak into the building through here. The classes haven't started yet, so there's no one like that here.
They keep Taiga positioned there to beat them as soon as they hop over.
Hey, let's drop this by the station today before going home.
Sure, we could go grab some donuts too. This is
Not
gonna
to be
weird for
confused
me.
with rice balls.
This is gonna be weird for me because for the first time I can use my normal voice as an NPC voice.
She shoots! Or I would have, but even if I wanted to, I can't really kick the ball while wearing a skirt, so I settle for an enthusiastic yell.
I wonder what male Hakuno's line would be for that. Oh, you're here. I got a message from the editor-in-chief. She wants to talk, so go see her after school. No wonder you're the newspaper club's ace. You're expected to do big things. Wait a minute, that's questionable.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, the newspaper ace last time was red herring.
Someone left the line marker here. Maybe they used it during gym class and just left it here. I left the volleyball club because I have exams this year. Now I've gained weight. Around here, see? It's embarrassing for a disciplinarian, isn't it? But...
Why?
目を覚ませそうじゃ。
Uh-oh.
その眠りはそなたの溶かしてしまう。
that was weird. heard a woman in my head, and she sounded hot.
And Japanese.
Yeah.
But only her words sounded Japanese. Her voice sounded Caucasian.
Yeah. Pain suddenly rushed through my left hand, wondering why. I checked the back of it. On my left hand, a bruise resembling a rune had appeared. I don't remember seeing it before. I wonder if I hurt myself somewhere. The pain soon subsided. Maybe it was just this dizzy spell. I take a deep breath and pull myself together. It's just... I feel like I heard an extremely familiar voice. The main thread didn't have self-training in it, which is why I keep putting on weight. Isn't this some kind of fatal bug? Or maybe it's harassment. What if God decided that I had to be a chubby girl now?
Oh god, the NPCs, they're all sentient now.
Morning! 7% complete. You can check your next goal by pressing the start button.
Whichever one that is.
Whatever button that is, I'm not sure. Not that button. It's way, hang on. I don't know which one it is. Oh, is that the button? Next, block up the storeroom at the first floor hallway. Hey, random girl, do you know what buttons are? Did you happen to notice the students wearing different colored uniforms? Black uniforms are worn by the Pub Memorials Committee and club presidents. The supply room? No, Issei said it was the supply storeroom. It's not this one. The storeroom is to the far left. Why would I go there? That's so weird.
Oh, gee, that sounds familiar.
Yeah. This is a classroom 1A. Even though no one is around, the silence is so absolute that it's somewhat unnerving. This is classroom 1B. It's bulletin board, but nothing's posted here. This is classroom 1B. This classroom feels totally lifeless. Doesn't look like anyone's around. I am totally not
That's
weirded
not true.
wild.
There's another girl. There was that other girl we just talked to.
Yeah. This is classroom 1C. All the first year classrooms seem totally devoid of life. I wonder what's going on. The schedule for the freshman school year is written up here. It's pretty much the same as the other grades. The biggest difference is the entrance ceremony in April. Below Student Council Issei, the names of the other members are posted. Being president sure is rough. Anyway, so here's this room that we're supposed to lock up. Oh, dang.
For some reason, I feel like I'm having Vietnam flashbacks.
Yeah. The alarm of the fire hydrant has a charm that makes you just want to press it. But that would cause an uproar, so I will refrain.
Chaotic gremlin.
I think it was taught how to use a fire extinguisher. I can't seem to remember how, though. This is the entrance. If I had to say what this door is used for, I have no clue. Issei said this was the supply room, so I figured this is a space for storing things that no one is using. Whatever the case, there's no reason for me to go inside. So I take the key out from my pocket. Better hurry up and lock it before I go to class. Oh, did that sound come from inside just now? Since I was tasked with locking this door, I can't just ignore it. I put my ear to the door and listen in and see what's happening inside.
Whatevs, now it's time to chill. Sure, it's just me in here, but chilling means I get to eat all the snacks. Isn't it great to be so comfy without having to do anything? I'm the real winners. All the others are way too amazing, like damn, way too serious, way too desperate. I'll leave the holy war to the PKs. I mean, should be fine to hide here until the winner gets called. Can't be my way to victory. Junko, you genius, lol.
There's obviously someone in there. I knock on the door. Is someone in there? The suspicious sounds continued for about a minute before settling down. I take a deep breath and knock on the door again, announce my entrance, and then open the door. Gee, I wonder where they could possibly be. I wonder where anyone could possibly be. At first glance, it looks like a futon, but now when I take a close look, it's one of those mats you used in PE.
God, I just had like a sudden wave of nostalgia just seeing these graphics again.
Mm-hmm. This here is the problem. Not that I really want to know any more than that. Come on, at least do a better job of hiding it. Then I could pretend nothing was wrong and leave it at that. But now I have no choice but to point it out.
I want to be lazy.
So I take a deep breath and... Hey, you! Get out already!
中の人などいない。僕はただの喋るロッカーっす。鉄っす。鉄くれっす。すなわちこれが本当のヘビーメタルっす。
Someone's desperately trying to shut the door from the inside. But the door won't actually close. This person A doesn't really fit into the locker. And open the door. Because Sorry, but I don't have the time to be nice about it. I open the locker more immediately and then...
Did you know it was her?
Yeah, I knew it was her.
Okay.
You can tell right away by the way she's talking.
I'm gonna be honest, it's been a while since I've thought about Fate Extra. I completely forgot about this character.
Oh, that's right. You also didn't play Fate. You don't play the most recent stuff of Fate Grand Order either to know that she's also in there now.
I know that she's in there, I just haven't, seen...
Anyway, so here's our resident chubby girl. She gets even chubbier in Fate Grand Order. She's got a lot of bun rolls on her. But, you know, that just means there's more of her to love, right? Anyway, who the heck are you breaking in a sacred place for girls' room like this? Oh, wait, this is voice. I don't need to do this. This incredibly suspect person glares at me with furrowed brows. I should be throwing out a question tier first, but I get the feeling that doing so would just make things worse. First off, I told her my name and class, and then I threw out the questions. No matter how I look at it, she's not a student. Who is this woman? And where is this girls' room she spoke of?
Oh no.
どこからどう見ても女子部屋っす。1ヶ月近く掃除してないから、ちょっと散らかってるように見えるだけっす。
Oh, Juniko.
仕方ないっすよね。ここにはヘルパーさん来ないから。隠れ住んでる身分は辛いっつうか。
Living and hiding? Here?
ああ、しまった。今のなし。友っぽい顔してるから、つい口が滑っちまったぜ。
Smack her.
僕はジナコカリギ。この学園の補欠教員で、今は暇を持て余してる。そう。
You look younger than me.
Substitute teacher? This obvious slob of a woman is?
だらしないのは否定しないっす。できる女と気づかれるのも面倒だからあえてのんびりしてるみたいな。いわゆるエリートニートっすよ。
But yeah, Juniko is an adult. Just thought I'd let everybody. I see. So you do nothing and are useless, I take it.
それはただのニートっす。奴らは奴らで可愛い雑魚っすけど、一緒にしないでほしいっすね。ジナコさんはエリートですから。一応部活の顧問とかしてるっすよ。帰宅部とか直帰部とかぼっち友の会とか。
Don't take pride in that.
Juniko puffs her chest with an air of pride. Her breasts sway even under the hold of her strap. This woman is said to be a substitute teacher, a dubious tale. But I don't have the time for this right now, and it doesn't seem like she's a bad person, so I decided to tell her that if she's gonna live in the storeroom, then keep this key and lock the door.
ジナコさんには掲示板のパトロールというルーチンワークが詰まってるっすからね。
Oh god, she's a keyboard warrior.
Go on already, she said as she showed me the door. It's almost time for homerooms. I know to hurry up and leave without being told to.
じ ちょっと待つっす。出ていけと言われて素直に出ていくとか淡白っすね。
I just don't have time for idiots.
Also, it stinks in here.
ここ変っすか。なんかないっていうか
Yeah, yes.
Yes.
近寄りたくないっていうか、ぶっちゃけ僕変っすか。
Well, you use
You are, but
boku
you're
to
also
refer to
cute.
yourself, so yes.
You're also cute, though.
Yep, weird. I'm sorry, I have to. Yep, you're weird.
No, it's fine. You're in charge.
I gave her a clear-cut answer. It wouldn't have helped anyone to mince words.
Hakuno's a bad girl.
Only weirdos call other people weird. That's okay. I know I'm weird too. I'm fine with that.
念願のアイスソーハーじゃなくって倉庫の鍵をくれたからいい人かと思えばこれっすか。
No, I'm not a decent person. I will kill people without hesitation to save my own life. I mean, what? Anyway,
もういいです。
where did that come from?
やっぱりリアルに期待することなんて何一つ
Man,
ない
Hakuno,
のです。
sounds like you've got a little bit of post-traumatic stress disorder. Where did that come from?
I've always played Hakuno as extremely blunt and is like, no, yeah, you're weird. And I feel like that's how most of the interpretations of them is. That they're
Oh, that's absolutely
Yeah.
how the canonical Hakuno is.
yeah, they're the canonical Hakuno, whether male or female, is rather straightforward, and they don't mince words. And I think that like some people may cast them as rude, but I hear a click-clack from the keys locking the door. It seems like it's been tightly shut from the inside. Jinako Kagagiri. As I leave the dark storeroom, I think to myself how odd it is. Had there always been participants like that here? Wait. Hey, wait. I used a really weird phrase just now. I wonder if I'm still half asleep. I feel more restless this morning than I've ever been. It might be a fever, so I should probably go home right after school. That's a weird thing that I had in a thought bubble just a second ago. Participants, that's weird.
Mhm.
Oh, look. Woo.
In the school program?
Woo! Woo! Woo!
Chinako was right. You are weird.
I am weird. I remember the jump button. Sorry, I'm still trying to find where is the start button on this thing? I wonder if I can plug in my PlayStation controller and then do it. Things must be tested. Hang on, guys. Hang on, guys. I want to see if I can attach my controller to this and see. Because then that would solve all my problems. Because the great thing about PlayStation is that the fucking controller is the same for everything. Let's see. Oh, controller time. Okay, I think the start button just does the thingy on the bottom. Whoops!
Well, what happened there?
Hang on. There we go. Apparently R2 is the fast forward button.
What day? What year? You're fancy looking.
Oh, so that's weird, because that button's working, but for some reason the X button isn't working.
I was wondering why you wouldn't just talk to them.
Kinda... Well, this is slightly a bust, so seems like everything works except the talk button, the button I need to do things. Hurts you. You think? Alright, it's fine. I'll figure it out next week. I'll just use my keyboard for now and make do with the fact that I guess I will never know what the start button does. Or how to... I will never figure out how to open the menu. Hang on. Start. Space button. Is that really it? Doesn't work! Lie to me! Anyway, welcome to the first time Cherry plays this game on emulator. Trying to figure out which buttons are where. Why do you lie to me? Alright. Save the game before I fuck up with pressing things. Good morning, Hakuno. If you loaf around this much, you'll end up being late. Huh? Why would that worry me, you ask? Come on, we're both in 2A, aren't we? Wait, we have people with black uniforms in 2A? I'm not weird, guys. Don't worry about it. But we just said we had a fever.
What did she say about the men's bathroom? Because if I remember right, Hakuno had one. Male Hakuno.
The boys' bathroom. Yep. I don't have the guts to walk in. The girls' bathroom. I don't need to go right now.
I also don't have the guts to walk in.
Exams. I regret even thinking about this topic.
Oh God, just kill me.
Cafeteria is just up ahead. They've been remodeling it since last week, so no one's allowed to go in right now.
Everybody's hungry.
I just got to the stairs leading to the second floor, and then suddenly I hear a voice overhead. Oh no, here it comes. And sounds like they say, the frantic footsteps of a woman who just slipped. Here she comes.
Don't say that.
Here she comes. It sounds like nothing. Someone's really falling down right now. Oh, she liked that too much. For the love of God, why? Hi, Chihuahua.
Don't inhale.
Yeah. With a sudden crash, I fall back into my hallway and I hit my head in the back of the floor hard. My brain shakes, my eyes spin. What on earth just happened? Setting aside my blurred vision, let's see what's going on here. Sure enough, my fingers weren't grasping at the sky. They were almost dissolved in a great mass. Yay, everybody! I'm so excited to do.
I'm now realizing, despite everything we said before, it didn't occur to me that this game is horny.
Yeah. Yeah. Its impact is incredible. Feels
Bye,
like
Hakuno,
my hand
confirmed.
is melting, and I squeeze the juicy flesh springs back, and yet my fingertips supporting her weight won't let go of her clothes. Rather, it's as if they're glued and being consumed. It's such a ridiculous plenty of volume, the reminiscent of the bountiful plots on
Such great tracts of land.
land.
お許しくださいませ。このような公共の場でなって
This is a woman who does not walk with God.
困ります。ですが、忍び子のように求める魂を与えられましょう。指だけでなく、唇を使うなんて。
A turf is born within my mind, which I coined magnificent meat. A carnivore
I hate
is
that.
set off by the sight of fresh meat because its five senses tell it the meat is delicious. Similar to how that works, there supposedly exists meat that energizes the five senses merely by its beauty. But come to think of it, why am I suffocating like this?
Hakuno is dead.
激しくされたのは初めてです。私の胸にそれほどの恨みがあるのでしょうか。まるで底なしの国道のよう。いいえ、水にあえぐ魚のような。魚のような。
I'm dead.
不覚です。私の不注意でした。
This is definitely one of the themes of all time for me to check into and see. Yes, Galaxy, welcome to the horniest of all the Fate games. And that's saying something, because there's no porn in this. Despite everything, there's no explicit sex, technically. But this is the horniest of all the Fate games.
申し訳ありません。すぐに起き上が。
Kiara's interactions are unhinged, I know. Dead.
Dead.
また頭を打ってしまわれて。今のもやはりもしお気は確かですか？
No. I'm dead and I'm late for class. Oh my god.
返事
They're
が
ringing the funeral bell.
あと少しでホームルームが始まりましょうに。私
Ow, what the heck am I doing here? All I remember is that something incredible fell on me and then it came to my senses after I hit the back of my head.
Hi, Hakuno.
When I pulled myself together and looked up, there was the face of an unfamiliar woman before me. Ma'am, your nun outfit is, like, probably not appropriate. I can see your belly button.
You know that there's nothing underneath there.
よかった。気がつかれたのですね。ほっとしました。生きているのでしたら、きちんとお礼ができますもの。と言っても、今は時間がありません。
You know what's funny? Like, we were talking up the Sakura 5 to Orgo, but we didn't even tell him about Kiara.
Yeah, we didn't
And
even
she's
tell-
the worst.
She is... She's way too close. If she leans down on me like that sensually, there's no way I could think normally. Anyways, I managed to tell her my name.
愛らしい花みたい。良いお名前をお持ちですのね。このお礼はいずれ必ず。授業の準備がありますので、私は一足先に失礼させていただきます。それではまた後ほど。この先もどうかよろしくお願いしますね。素敵。
That was weird. Master? What's that? I wanted to ask about it, but the woman's gone. All that was left of the light, lingering scent like a kindled Homa bonfire. I totally know how to pronounce that. Anyway, actually, that woman sent this now all over my uniform. Yeah, I've been through some outrageous things this morning. If a classmate saw what happened just now.
Hey, asshole!
Someone actually saw me! The one in the red school uniform who's glaring at me like I'm human garbage is my classmate who recently transferred in, Leo. Leo seems to have the entire thing, seen the entire thing from the top of the staircase. Hey! I said as I waved at him.
おはようございます。朝からフリーダムですね。
So Leo said with an angelic smile and he went on ahead to classroom 2A. Kill me! In case you all don't know, if you look at the profiles, I believe Leo is female Hakuno's natural enemy or something to that effect.
I thought it was twice.
No, so male Hakuno and female Hakuno have different natural enemies.
I thought that male Hakuno's natural enemy was Kiara.
Yeah.
And yours was twice.
Maybe. There are fire hydrants ready to each floor. What did you expect? I don't know. Oh, if it isn't Kishinami, aren't you coming in a little late today? Teacher's not in yet, so hurry up and get your butt in there. Okay.
Yeah, well, your balls need to drop.
Progress of time, 80%!
Those characters look familiar.
Hey, look, it's the seat that we sit in with the NPC, not the one that the first time we play. But if you notice, when you play in the first game, and you'll see that female Hakuno and male Hakuno have different seats. Then...
I wonder if male Hakuno's going to be in this scene.
Yeah. I entered classroom 2A. I've had quite the morning, and all before homeroom started. As I took my seat and started to relax, my friend Shinji Mato came over to talk to me.
Yeah. どうしたんだ? 今朝はギリギリじゃないか。真面目なだけが取り柄のくせに。
Fuck you, Shinji.
He's my friend.
He's my friend.
あ、もしかしてピースジャーナルにハマっちゃってた? やめてくって。
Close your goddamn shirt.
みたいな凡人が行っていい場所じゃない。
My friend, no, you won't catch a cold. Please button up your shirt. Shinji being called a friend is insane.
So, 一握りのゲームチャンプだけが発言し、信者を得るべき場所だからね。
Shinji, this isn't Yu-Gi-Oh!
わかる? 現在バトルスコア7800万。ワールドランキングナンバー2。
Ranked only number 2, eh?
天才の
Who's
城の
number one?
Jinako.
Ah, that makes sense.
Shinji Mato, as you can see, he's like if you put the word overly self-conscious, elitist, and a spotlight hog into a blender and mix it all into one. If you ask me how we're still managed to be friends after so many years, here's how I would answer you. Shinji may have personality issues, but his grades in school and skills in gaming measure up to his big mouth. If only he could read the mood, then people really would worship him. Is what seems to be the consensus of all the girls in school. Also, the Peace Journal that Shinji is talking about is a massive European bulletin board system. PJ, for short! Not a place for the typical sharing of information, but a haunt for the deep self-proclaimed experts.
おや、相変わらずネット上で無双しているのですね、信者。
なんだよ今の笑い。何か言いたいことがあるのかよ、レオ。文句があるならスコアで語ってほしいね。
ええ、先ほどリアルで無双している方を見てしまったので、つい。格差社会というのは確かに残酷ですね。
That wasn't hack and slash, that was bludgeoning damage.
Leo directs a casual smile towards me. Is he referring to the incident at the stairs from earlier? Leo Bistario Harway, the boy who just recently transferred to the school, heir to a certain famous plutocracy, and a child prodigy who skipped grades.
Also, his middle name sounds delicious.
At first, I was scared of how different we were in upbringing and ability, but now we just casually talk like this. I think the three of us went through a major shared experience together. That experience is why we were able to understand each other, but what was it? Oh well, if I can't remember, then it must have not been that big of a deal.
Yeah, me killing you two, not that big of a deal.
PJ!
I too also love peanut butter and jelly.
ああ、勝ってるよ。いざ競い合え魔術師たちよ。聖杯は勝ち残った最後の一人のいかなる望みをも叶えるだろう。なんて手垢のついた触れ込みでさ、どこの運営かもわからないし、そもそも参加方法もわからない。うさんくさいったらないよね。管理人も放置しているし、一体何なんだって話。
Holy Grail War? Where have I heard that before?
でも興味は湧きますね。いかなる願いでも叶えるですか。例えばあなたならどんな願いを口にしますか。
A wish, even if you ask. I can't just think of one off the top of my head.
Have a bigger role in the anime.
Yeah. There are a lot of things I want, but they're all things I can get if I work hard enough. When they say any wish, it feels like it has to be the nuance of being something you can never get on your own. I can't really think of any huge wish I could have right now.
そうですか。あなたらしいですね。
そういうレオはどうなんだよ。みんなが驚くような願いとかあるの？
もちろんですよ。僕はそのために月見原に転入して。おかしいな。僕が転入したのは父の都合でしたよね。
This is interesting because in the previous game, he caught on right away to what was going on. The fact that he's not right now means, like, he's way outclassed.
Yeah. That's right, I answer. Leo and his older brother just both transferred to Tsukihama about half a year ago. Though I don't remember when I heard it, the fact that it's definitely been reported.
All I remember is his big brother is terrifying.
ああ、次はユリウス兄さんに聞いてみましょうか。
Julius Nissan.
面白い願いを持っていそうですし。
あのさ、なんでそこであの陰気な兄ちゃんの話になるのかな。次にどんな願いがあるんだいって振られるの。話の中
I need to figure out where the
He looks like
menu
a villain
is.
in a JRPG.
I need to figure out what the menu is. I need to figure out how to lower the background music and make the voices higher.
What?
What?
I can't hear you over the footsteps.
Julius is Leo's older brother. Julius does all the driving for Leo to and from school, and it's kind of like a butler. The entire student body goes crazy over the sight of him rolling up to the main gate in Rolls Royce.
Luxury car.
ねえ、二人とも聞いてる？僕、アジア圏のゲームチャンプなんだよ。もっとこう、扱い方があるんじゃない？
No.
Do it.
Say that after your number one.
痛いところをつくじゃないか。
Yes, yes, I do.
欧州のゲームチャンプ。ト
This
ータル
is
スコア
this is
ナンバ
for
ーワン
you
の
being
あい
such
つ
a
か。
bitch in the opening of the first game.
Mm-hmm.
確かに僕はナンバー2の地位に甘んじている。でも見てろ、次のキャンペーンではきっちり倒してやるさ。
Yes, yes.
あいつはただの凡人だよ。プレイ時間が膨大なだけのいわゆる廃人チートプレイヤーだ。純粋なテクニック
They blow all their money on microtransactions. They're just a giant whale.
僕の圧勝さ。見てろよ、レオ。来週にはジナコを蹴って僕が晴れてナンバーワンプレイヤーだ。
確かに次のキャンペーンはシンジの独壇場ですね。頑張ってください。ナンバーワンの暁には僕もお祝いをしましょう。
本当だな。聞いたか。来週はレオの豪邸で真珠王祭りだぞ。
真珠。
しておけよな。
While we were talking idly, the bell from homeroom rang. The teacher in charge of our class is the noisy one. As a matter of fact, as soon as the bell rings, you can hear what it's like with a wild animal stomping in the hallway. Stomping in. Or not? Everything is wrong!
I mean, there was definitely some shifting weight.
Yeah. The entire class gasps from this unexpected development. The classroom goes dead silent. It's someone we've never seen before. That this school's never seen before. A woman dressed as a Buddhist nun. She
Ooh,
must...
we want the tiger!
Yeah. Oh, she must be in her 20s with a graceful gaze and a graceful stance. She exudes a womanly charm in spite of her rigid nun's uniform. Everyone is shocked by this woman's presence, and without a word, our eyes follow her as she heads to the lectern. But my situation was quite a ways different. Is it because I had the unexpected encounter with this woman just a bit ago?
朝から驚かせてしまってごめんなさい。皆さんの当惑はごもっとも。ですので
The Buddhist nun acknowledges the entire class bewilderment with a calm, or rather, with cheer. Then, with a graceful motion, she bows. Her movements were so fluid as the wind, and conveyed straight away how earnest she was.
How earnest.
藤村
How
大
graceful.
河と申します。
What? No! No! No!
No!
なりました。
Wrong! It's
Wrong.
wrong! So wrong! Up is down! Cats are
お
dogs!
願いしますね。
Tigers are jaguars! Oh wait, that actually happened.
Wait, shit!
No! Smacks him in the back of the head.
Ew. Ew.
Ew. Shinji
There's
always
a
starts
bonus
with
joke in here, but considering how old he actually is, I don't want to make
Yeah,
it.
no. Knowing what her servant looks like, I will doubly know that. Because I'm even more concerned about what kind of person Kiara is.
Kiara's gonna be on the evening news. Being taken out of the school in handcuffs.
Yeah. Shinji always starts the contrarian stance, but this time he immediately turned into jelly. I guess Shinji has a soft spot for mature women. Regardless, it's no surprise that even Shinji would get entranced. Everything about the nun's, Miss Fujiwara's appearance exceeds purity.
That doesn't sound right. Fujiwara,
Lies!
Taiga, and Purity, that's not right.
That's not right! I guess one could call her appearance affectionate? The voice, the posture, those eyes, as well as all that's saying she means us well, but there's a strange feeling of discomfort that nips me at the back of my neck.
Don't say nips.
I feel like the name Taiga Fujimura calls for a far different image to mind.
おや？後ろの席に座っているのは
No,
Please no.
no. I awkwardly greeted her back, partly just because our eyes meet, and then she gave me the greatest smile. That one would melt over they saw it.
なんという幸運でしょう。先ほどは本当にありがとうございます。
Lee, please! No!
あの
Ew!
熱い抱擁、私、
Ew!
忘れられません。
何抜け駆けしてんだよお前。タイガ先生と面識があるとか何様。それ以前に
Something I didn't willingly want to do, no matter what my internal monologue
I
says.
want to make this clear. I did not consent.
I did not consent.
同士で抱き合うことですね。
You know, there's something really interesting. Have you noticed how this homeroom is actually kind of empty?
あるまじき銃声でした。
Yeah.
Hmm.
どうした
No Koibito! No! No Koibito!
No, no.
Koibito, no!
何やってんだよ。先生を好きになっちゃダメなんだぞ。漫画でもよく言ってるじゃんか。
It's not good when Shinji sounds like the reasonable one.
With critical damage from Leo's words, the classroom turns into a melting pot of gossip. There were girls with eyes sparkling from the gossip. There were envious and fussing boys. Shinji, resentful, cursed me under his breath. As I watched from the uproar before me, where Miss Fujimura warmly waving at me, I scrunched my brows and sighed. Looks like these ordinary days have gone through some big changes.
Big.
Big booba changes. 25%.
That was the longest 8% of my life.
My side seat, the top is a little bit chipped, so I can tell right away if it's moved. I feel like I'm forgetting something really important. It's right on the tip of my tongue. Happens to everyone, right? This is where Shinji sits. There's nothing in his desk. Essentially, Shinji's desk is neatly organized. It's a desk that reflects the obsessive-compulsive Shinji well. This is the desk assigned to Leo. The desk is the same as everyone else's, but the rest of the stationery he uses is probably luxury goods. Now I want to talk to this weirdo.
Hey, why'd you call me a weirdo? By the way, my chair has a leg that's not long enough. It's always rattling and it's pissing me off. I have anger issues. Is that whack? I swear this shit is whack. I'm picky about adjusting my chair, man. It's off by even a millimeter. I can't focus. I've been taking the class with this shit. I'm telling you, it makes no sense. Dude actually did have anger issues.
This week, it's my turn to clean up the classroom. I want to go to the archery range and practice already.
Did you catch that drama show yesterday? I did. I can't believe she was the actual culprit. That was shocking. Is that foreshadowing? Yeah. And the dog was so dang cute. I wonder how they got him to act like that. That last development was amazing. I wouldn't have expected such a twist to happen. That final scene was foul play, as if anyone wouldn't be moved by something like that. Huh? Oh?
So they were talking about two different shows?
I guess so.
Whee!
ごきげんよう。ようやく目が覚めたのですね。
Hello, strange girl who's wearing a really interesting...
1時間12分の遅刻です。私はあなたを過小評価するべきでしょうか。それとも過大評価していたのでしょうか。
Also, put a shirt on.
Yeah, I guess. Not expecting what I saw. The girl struck up a sudden conversation without batting an eye. She just started going on about me in a jarring way of speaking. Please, ma'am, you're going to catch a cold. What's with all of you and just showing your boobies? To put it
Shinji.
Yeah. To put it simply, she was an exotic girl. Her skin was brown, and her white coat, she had a sense of cleanliness to it. Her slender and straight silhouette felt androgynous.
That
Still,
doesn't look androgynous to me.
some are maybe lax with his dress code, but doesn't Papa even pass the uniform? Like, did she forget to equip a few things?
聞いているのですか。感情の起伏は穏やかな私ですが、今回ばかりは制限超えです。
Listen, as your canon girlfriend in this version of the game, I have to repeat myself that you need to wake up.
時間のためサミュエル・ベケットの戯曲を検索し、単読し、考察していたほどです。私はあなたの健康を一憂し、あなたと私の置かれた状況に失望し、
I've never heard her this mad before.
Wow.
叱るに今私が
Oh god, that's not normal.
Ronnie is mad. I'm confused. Alright, to put it plainly, you're very angry. This is pretty unusual. As far as I know, this girl's never complained so much before. I've known her for a relatively long time, and I know these facts for certain. Her name is Ronnie the Eighth. Invited as Tsukihama Akari as the authority of electrical engineering, she's one of the very elite. She
Just
grew up
imagining
in
her with like a hard hat now.
Yeah, she grew up in a laboratory, so a normal school life or making friends in the matter was new to her. I became friends to her when, that's right, when I got injured in the forest, she helped me with her knowledge. Even though Ronnie has a blunt personality, once you get to know her, she's a righteous and morally upstanding girl. That said, here's the very same Ronnie, and she's quite angry with me. Why are you so upset when I asked that?
なぜ
The forest, is she talking about fighting Robin?
あなたが
I'm trying to remember if she helped with that or not.
I don't know for sure. I think it's we got to the infirmary and that helped us. But there is a possibility that a lot of things are being mixed up in Hakuno's memories because of the situation that we're in right now. Hakuno is always what?
ご本失礼しました。理由は明白です。あなたが時間を破ったのです。きっと。なぜなら
Whatever you say.
私がここまで憤慨する状況はその理由が最も
You stood me up.
Ronnie said so quite decisively. I didn't want to say this, but I have to. I tell Ronnie that I don't have a clue why she's angry.
黙らっしゃい。
Oh no.
Oh no. Shut it!
繰り返しますが私は憤慨しています。スケジュールは正しくこなすもの。改めて
Is this because I was a few seconds late to school because the lady tried to squish me with her boobs?
絶対に改めさせ
He
る
what?
それが最適かつ最善。そして最高の回。不真面目なら
Your
真面目に
girlfriend's
する。
telling you that you need to riz
節
it
操
up.
がないのなら節操を守らせる。目が離せないのなら管理する。アーティスティック。シンプルな式にこそ神は宿る。
I'm scared.
失礼用事を思い出しました。それではごきげんよう。
As if nothing happened, Ronnie's hair waved as she walked past. Along the way,
ちなみに、戯曲名は五道を待ちながらです。ご存知ですか？
it became dizzy. Maybe it's the setting sun in my eyes. Come to think of it, I feel like it was talking to someone just now. Must
Oh,
be
that's
my
right. I don't have a
imagination.
girlfriend.
Probably just my imagination. As my head starts to clear up, a familiar figure comes into view.
あれお前まだ残って
Still
る
just as much
部
cleavage.
活もないのにほんと暇人だよね
No, I feel like I had a girlfriend for a second and then I didn't. It was really weird. Also, why is it always a girlfriend? That's so weird. Why
Wait,
Miss
girl? Are you talking about Miss Taiga?
No. Suji is sarcastic as usual, but this time I sense more sting in his tone. So I start by asking him if something's bothering him.
なんだよ別に何もないって僕は見ての通りいつもと同じだろそれよりお前遠坂凛を知ってるだろこの学校で僕と釣り合うレベルの女なんてあいつくらいだと思ってたけどさいや
Sounds
Just
like he
hear
found
demons
some
screaming.
trouble with Rin Tosaka. Last time he was harshly rejected, yet Shinji's stubbornly trying to bother her again. Last time? Was Shinji the kind of person to keep making passes someone who's rejecting him? But I'm sure we've had this conversation before.
何ボケっとしてるのあもしかしてお前遠坂町だったとかあんな暴力女好きにすればいいさ今ならまだ花壇にいるんじゃない僕は付き合わないからな
Wait, am I dating Tosaka? What is happening? I don't remember.
Gotta go meet the other girlfriend.
Yeah. Shinji disappeared into the classroom, probably to pick up his bag and go home. I don't have
Oh, I know what
anything.
it is. It's a harem.
Yeah. I don't have anything to do at school anymore, so I'd be fine if I leave right now. That's how it should have been, but why isn't this sense of unease going away? Before I go back, I want to visit the garden for a bit. Maybe I should be able to consult her. I don't remember anything! This is class 2B. This class always has a noisy vibe to it. Maybe it's because a lot of the athlete students, as usual, several students are chatting away. But really, can't they do it a little more quietly? So I can hear what's going on in the game? It's okay, guys. I'll figure out where the menu button is.
This is Class 2C. Student Council President Issei is a member of Class C. But he's not in the classroom. I'm sure he's busy as usual. I casually greet all the students still around and take my leave. Ah, Miss Fujimura. I hadn't noticed before, but what an amazing teacher. Gentle, accepting, thoughtful, dependable, and most of all, an amazing beauty. I want to get close to her. I wonder if there'll be any good chances. It's okay, guys. Lesbians are normal in the future.
Well, it's the moon. It's
Yeah.
not gay if it's on the. Actually,
Not
it's
gay
super
on the moon.
It's super gay.
It's super gay, we lied.
Ow!
If you open the door with a special key, you step into another area. Okay, not really.
I mean, that's downstairs.
You can wash your hands here. It's not just for your hands. You can even wash your whole body here. Oh.
Okay.
Joseph.
Tosaka sure is. No, don't mind me. My balls finally dropped. Tosaka sure is fine. I like me a strong kinda woman. Just strong kinda. That red outfit makes it even better. Really makes Tosaka's force of personality stand out even more.
Wow, okay.
That girl there on the newspaper club's chief, right? She's got a really big mouth on her, but isn't she quite pretty? Big personality too. I take it that she's advanced, I guess. Must be nice to have that flexibility. When all this wraps up, they'll get to go to another school appearance. Our capabilities aren't so even that different. Man, our god is so unfair to the point of actually being really unfair. But whatever. I don't know.
The AIs have developed sentience.
Yeah.
Look who's here, Kishidami. It's the new Paper Club's ace. Got any leads? You forgot?
You gonna be okay then? Not much time left for the deadline.
I guess just like last time, you'll be like, bam!
All 7 of the mysteries taken out. Last time? When was last time?
So, how's the info gathering? Knowing you, it's going great, isn't it? Me, I got nothing. Not a thing. I want to find something already.
There's not a peep in the library. Looks like everyone's studying quietly. I'd feel bad if I bother them, so I'll take my leave.
This is the guidance counseling room. All third-year students dragged into this room are said to come out with a face of gloom.
For first-year and second-year students, it's a room of unknown terror.
Salaryman!
Salaryman!
Doop, 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 doop. Nothing to do about it then. Guess I'll skip club today as well and just go home. It's lovely weather out. Ryudo is a wonderful person, but I'm sure I have plenty of rivals, huh? Oh, I didn't say anything. Please don't mention it.
Osaka. She's great, isn't she? Just once, I want to stroke that nice black hair of hers. Don't tell anyone I said that, okay?
Go to jail.
No trial, 7 years.
All of a sudden, my feet stopped. It's not like I tripped on anything or that someone called out to me and stopped me. I really just stopped for no reason at all. No. Rather than why I stopped, it's more like I was recalling why I came here. I'm having PTSD flashbacks of this place for some reason. Pain rushes through my left hand. When I hold it up to see why, right there was... My mind My mind, my consciousness is coming apart. What is this? I'm scared, I'm scared, I'm scared, I'm scared. There's no headache, there's no pain. In fact, it's more like a peaceful rest. If I fall asleep just like this, how wonderful would it be? But I'm scared. There's no pain, but a fissure runs through me. It's not my disconnected mind, but my beating heart that seems to be calling out this abnormally.
あと少し待っていろ。今駆けつける。ヨが行くまで己を忘れるな。マスター。
Sounds like a really hot woman was calling me again.
Sounds like Sakura Tonge.
Vertigo subsided in about 2 seconds. As I swung my head, I put my hand to my chest to check my heartbeat. It was beating so intensely. A vague anxiety gouging at my heart, so much to the point that my heart could stop. You shouldn't be here. That conviction shoots up from my spine to my brain. Normality, strangely, the usual me would have sprinted out of the school building by now. But don't you dare forget about me, Master. Right now, that anxiety I felt is more important to me. It's a voice of someone I shouldn't ever forget. I have to remember them, even if this is a world I shouldn't be in. Hell, I should run away from as fast as I can. But before that, it feels like I need to at least recover the name of the voice's owner on my own. Evening, 36%. And I opened the door. Why we have this whole cathedral in the back of our school, don't worry about it.
ちょっとそこ。気楽に近寄らないでよね。あなたとは友達でも何でもないって何べん言ったらわかるのかしら。
But we are friends. She started yelling at me before I even opened my mouth. Through the pressure, I took a second glance at her. Get a good look, she says, because in the future, my outfit's gonna be palette swapped. Put it simply, she was a flashy girl. She had neat black leather boots and clothes that really showed off her body lines. It gave her an overall impression of tightness. Still, Sukihara may be last with his dress code, but does her outfit pass as a uniform?
何よ、物珍しそうにジロジロ見て。久しぶりってわけじゃないでしょ。昨日もランチ一緒にしたし。ま、あなたが無礼なのはいつものことだけど、初めて会った時も人の顔をまじまじと。って見てるの私の足か。
Yes.
相変わらず節操のないルーチンね。見るなとは言わないけど、見たいならマネーよ、マネー。
Money!
Money! That's right. That's right. I forgot you charge. The girl seems to be on the verge of grabbing me by force. Even though she's feeling so embarrassed that she's about to resort to violence, I don't panic because I know her better than that. Her name is Rin Tosaka. She's one of the most popular girls in this school and its highest scoring honor student. When she's quiet, she's more like the quiet, refined lady, but that's ruined by her headstrong and unrestrained personality, coming off as a tomboy when she opens up her mouth. No, in my case, should I say it's a blessing? I don't know how many times her activeness and positivity have helped me.
あのね、近いって言ったでしょ。私とあなたは敵同士なんだから。あんまり慣れ合うと後で困るじゃない。まったく。ちょっと一緒に戦ったぐらいで簡単に心を許しすぎよ。
Enemies fighting together. Rin used an interesting choice of words. Our test scores aren't comparable, and we don't have any clubs activities to compete over, so there's nothing to fight about.
とにかく
I feel like she felt up my face once.
私も自分のことで手一杯だから、あなたとの付き合いはここでチャラよ。それじゃあね、縁があったらまた会いましょう。っていうか、絶対に勝ち上がってきなさいよ。約束だからね。
In her usual manner, Rin's hair swayed as she walked past. Along the way, why am I even picking a fight with her? She said as she tilted her head. I became dizzy. Maybe it's because the setting sun is in my eyes. Come to think of it, I feel like I was talking to someone just now. just my imagination. Probably just my imagination. I must be really tired is all. My
Yeah,
head
that's the
starts...
second girlfriend I lost tonight.
Yeah. My head started to clear up. I should head to the shoe lockers now. It's so weird. This is the chapel. The door is firmly shut. There's no sign of anyone inside. I've been here once since I first came to school. I think. So weird. I have these really weird feelings about things, but I do not remember.
There were these two ladies who really hated each other.
Mm-hmm. Oh, what was I?
Oh no, he went through a reverse puberty. The NPC's loaded in.
Mm-hmm. It's the end of the day. The school building is dyed in the colors of the sunset. There are the students at the entrance heading home. Laughter and chit-chat fill the air. The usual scene, the usual life. I'm also just about to visit my shoe locker and leave. Done. In the shadows of this twilight, there's a single girl collapsed on the floor in pain. I wonder, who is that?
Well, there's the problem. She probably tripped on her hair.
Mm-hmm. Her breath is worn and her cheeks are flushed. She's clearly sick, and yet no one seems to notice. The scene is not normal. I'm starting to doubt my sanity. No, the sanity of the people around me. There's no way every single person can just ignore this. There hasn't been so much as a single person who even glanced at the girl in the white coat. I should help her out. In any case, I have to do something as soon as possible. I lift up the suffering girl and up. This is probably not the position I should put you in, but, well, this is troubling. I know this isn't the time, but I'm getting a little nervous. The sweat adorning her white skin is so captivating that any guy would find, no, even girls would find them to look away.
Takano trying to justify her emotions.
It's a little rude, but she kind of reminds me of sugar candy. The girl's body is sweet, soft, and fragile to the touch.
Wait, how do you know it's sweet?
She's warm, as if she's a real living being. Wait, why did I think that? I'm seeing her, and I'm holding her. That's why I'm able to help her up. She may have a terrible fever. It's so bad that she's not even really present, but I can't tell what's going on.
1年の的さくらと言います。配置は保健室。管轄は皆さんの健康管理です。先輩はどこの？
That's not really something I have an answer for. I'm not in any committees, so I respond with my name in classroom.
Takano Kishinami, loser.
生徒の方なんですか？生徒会の人たちも気づかなかった私をあなたが
With labored breath, Sakura looks up at me. Poor thing, no one even offered to have any help. That must have hurt her, physically and emotionally. You're safe now. I lend her my shoulder to match my words. And this is the cause of all the problems that are about to happen. I mean, it was really another person's fault, but I'm not going to reveal that plot twist just yet. I don't think we're going to... You know what? I could probably reveal the plot twist because I don't think we're going to unlock that because you have to do a second playthrough to even get that ending. It was Kiara. It's all Kiara's fault. She's the one who causes everything.
We haven't met anyone named Kiara yet, though. We've only met Taiga.
It's fine. Yeah, there's... But it's Kiara. You don't need to worry about it, who Kiara is. Because you all know it's Kiara's fault. That Phoenix VTuber, it's all her fault. That's all it took for this girl calling herself Sakura to stare back at me with her eyes wide open. She seems to be having trouble breathing. It's like
the blackness in the instant you watch a miracle unfold.
先輩、もっとお話をしてもいいでしょうか。
Answering her with a nod, I pick up the freshman girl, Sakura. Luckily, the infirmary is right around the corner. I should get her to the bed first. To the infirmary! Wow, there's static. That's so weird. And we're at...
Oh no.
89%.
Who caught missing no?
Who crashed the game?
Your waifu is problematic.
Suddenly I wake up. It seems I dozed off while watching her. The infirmary seems to have that effect on people. The air of serenity fills the infirmary. The bustle of the school is far off from here. Sakura is still sleeping in the bed. The nurse in charge was out, so I looked after her despite my lack of experience in caring for people. To be honest, all I could really do was put her in bed and wipe the sweat off her forehead. Long breaths exhaled from Sakura's lips. It would appear that she just woke up. Oh, thank goodness, it's been long enough since then. Her fever seems to be going down too, so I don't have to worry. As I was looking over the bed in relief, the recently awoken Sakura opened her eyes. When I greeted her, she gave me a soft but happy-looking smile in return.
先輩、よかった。夢じゃなかったんだ。
People notice me and I'm not relegated to just giving out items every week. I mean, what? Anyway. Sakura lets out a sigh of relief and looks over to me with a dazzling face. She's filled with such a heartfelt gratitude. All I did was look after her, and so honestly, I'm a little embarrassed. Welcome to Fate Extra CCC, the only game where Sakura even has more relevance than she does in her own route and state. What? Anyway, I would never...
What are you talking about? She didn't have a route in Fates tonight. That was Ilya's route.
I set aside those feelings of mine and spoke. So, how are you feeling? I don't think your fever is gone just yet. I put my hand on Sakura's forehead to check her temperature.
大丈夫ですから。結構です。むしろ熱暴走しちゃいます。
Why? At Sakura's insistence, I moved my hand away. She's right, I realized checking someone's temperature by touch in their forehead is something an elementary schooler would do. It's pretty childish, so it's no wonder she wouldn't like it.
まだ頭痛はしますけど、だいぶ調子は良くなりました。これもあなたのおかげです。助けてくれただけじゃなく、看病までしてくれて、本当にありがとうございました。
Sakura smiles gently, giving me a slight bow. What's this feeling? Receiving a smile is a common everyday thing, but I feel kind of uncomfortable or embarrassed. Pure and honest gratitude seems to really warm one's heart. I set aside how I move and I moved... What? Hang on. I set aside how moved I am and speak to Sakura. There we go. My brain couldn't comprehend the sentence.
Too many S's in that sentence.
Yeah.
ですか？それが自分でもわからなくて、校舎の雰囲気がいつもと違う気がして。
How do you even wash hair that's that long?
様子を見ようと廊下を回って、昇降口のところでめまいを覚えてしまって。
With the whole bottle of shampoo?
あとは先輩の知っている通りです。生徒の皆さんに声をかけても気づいてもらえなくて、ああ、私はここで忘れ去られるんだなんて本気で思っちゃうくらい心細かった。そんな時です。先輩が声をかけてくれたのは。
So that's how it was. I'm curious to why everyone ignored Sakura. But to be honest, I don't think it helped no matter how hard I think about it right now. Anyway, I answer back and the important thing is that she's doing fine.
はい先輩のおかげですこの通り精神的に元気いっぱいになっちゃっていますからでも私からもいいですかそちらはその
Yeah, I keep hearing this voice in my head and she sounds super hot.
Mhm. Also, I was almost crushed by a nun this morning. That's not usually something that happens to people. I also lost 2 girlfriends.
I can't say much has really changed. Same old life, same old school, same old classmates. The teacher tripped by the lectern, and everyone laughed at it as usual. After class, I talked with my friends at the cafeteria. Yep, nothing out of the ordinary. Not one new thing happened. That's the kind of place this is supposed to be. But Hakuno, that didn't
そう
happen.
なんですか藤村先生っておかしいですねいつも元気で
That's one way to say it.
Sakura seems to be having fun with this ordinary conversation. I wouldn't think much of these boring events, but she's really interested. That spark in her eyes seems to be longing for it. I wonder if that's why. If the one who's listening is enjoying themselves, you will too. When I talk about whatever comes to mind with Sakura, I'm left with a really different impression about them.
なんだか嬉しいですうちの学校怪我をしても自分で治せる人ばかりでしたから私保健係といってもお仕事が少なくてこれって寂しいって言うんですよね今だから気づけたんですけどそれに先輩が私のこと
It's like dividing by 0. This is what happens when Senpai notices you.
That's right. Nothing is out of the ordinary. This shouldn't have happened. So what was up with what happened by the entrance? Why did all of the students ignore Sakura? Well, it's a thing of the past now. I'll just enjoy my conversation with her. The conversation in the infirmary kept going. It wasn't long before the last bell to leave school rang.
時間ですね引き止めてしまってごめんなさい気をつけて帰ってくださいね先輩
Sakura then showed me out of the infirmary. As I was leaving, when I turned around to look at Sakura one more time, she saw me out of the room, looking on the verge of tears, as if not wanting to part ways. What could go wrong? What could go wrong? What could go wrong? Everything is fine.
This is fine.
This is fine.
It's not. It was not fine.
It was not fine. And yet again, I feel the pain rushing through my left hand. There's a strange bruise on the back of it. Am I worried about the bizarre bruise because of my headache? Or do I have a headache because of this bruise? I have no idea. Yeah, before I go home,
Before the morning comes.
before the morning comes, I should have someone take a look at this. Leo would be fine. Ren Tosaka or Ronnie would be fine. I wouldn't even mind Shinji. Anyway, if I show this command seal to someone, I'm sure that...
This is not good.
残念なお知らせですあなたたちが今まで所有していた世界観が崩壊しましたインフレによる煮崩れです聖杯戦
Thanks, Biden.
あなたたちが売却されましたあなたたちは無価値
What was that with the announcement just now? And no, more importantly, what's with this bizarre transformation?
Ah! Help me! Everyone's being stabbed, breaking, melting! Everyone's being processed!
Well, that's not concerning. Nothing to see here. Everything is normal. What the hell is happening? Feeling the danger, I looked outside. It was dark, as I was just staring into a hole. Forget the entrance. Window after window has been covered by that black noise.
Oh, I've seen too many animes.
I'm gonna have to run for it. It wouldn't be good to get touched by the black noise and engulf the entrance to the windows. The only thing left we would do is go up. But what about this girl? I have to get to cram school. I have to go, but my body won't move. What is cram school anyway? I don't care. There's no point in going. As soon as I fall asleep, everything...
Good.
Dude. Ew. Disgusting. That was Shinji's voice. Shinji reached his hand out to me. He's begging for help, eyes strained with fear. But whether it's quivering in his mouth or his pride, the words "help me" won't come out. There's no saving him anymore. There's no point in rushing over to him now. On top of that, if I got too close, the noise would overwrite me too. All I can do now is ignore Shinji and keep climbing upwards.
Damn, you really are hurtful.
And yet, my hand and my feet move before I can think, and I race over to take Shinji's hand. See, okay, so what's happening here is I think this is some of Hakuno's guilt, because so a bunch
in the first game.
Yeah, a bunch of stuff happened in the first game, and it happened. But a lot of this,
That's one way of putting it.
yeah, and it happened, kind of. It's hard to explain because time is wibbly wobbly on the moon. But Hakuno, while Hakuno did what Hakuno had no choice but to do, they clearly regret having to do the things they did, and they did want to save people. It's just it wasn't in their power to do so.
They didn't get the choice.
Yeah. Shinji's body is heavy. No, it's that he's been rooted. The lower half of his body is already fused with the hallway. Shinji lets go of my hand, stifling his fears, and his crying eyes tell me to not come over here. He's keeping his hand from reaching out for help by his own will. My outstretched hand was empty, powerless to save anything. The man who called Hakuno Kishinami his friend cruelly vanished before her very eyes. With a thump and a remarkably loud heartbeat echoes in my ears, I wonder, what's this feeling in my chest? It's not that I'm afraid of the abnormalities before me. I feel nauseous, but I don't know what it is. I'm suffocating, but I don't know why. But I can't just stop right here. Right now, I have to get away from this noise. You weirdos.
Fuck you. Why is this? Nah, she was cute.
No, don't. My mind is melting. So gross. Oh, gross. Ew, ew. So gross, so gross. Why are they like this? Ew.
Wait, this wasn't supposed to... Don't tell me. These aren't the prelims.
Guys, the sky is bugging out.
God damn it, Bethesda.
Sky didn't load. The moment I reached the rooftop, I couldn't believe my eyes. The sky is black. The city is black. Even the ground I'm looking at has been dyed black. Like an ocean of night. In an instant, the surface of my world has been coated in darkness. The single saving grace was that it still abided by the concept of height. That black ocean stretches from the land to the horizon, but the water level hasn't reached us here. The rooftop is still high enough to be safe. No way! Everyone made his way here? Who's pulling at my feet? Stop it! Let go, Yuka! You're my friend, aren't you? Why are you doing something like this? I hear a scream from the third floor of the school building. I looked back to go help them, but the third floor was already completely eroded by the noise. They're already... No! Stop it! Don't come near me! Don't! I'll die, not me! That noise is data. My confused mind calls up incoherent memories. No, it's because I'm confused. I can remember things I've forgotten. The black noise melts together with the data of whatever it touches, systematically overriding it with its data. Rather than a bandage covering a wound, it's more like bacteria integrated itself with the wound. I'm fading! I'm fading away! No, not when I finally come back! Their voice completely disappeared. The data overwhelmed and assimilated their body, Avatar. Their mind, represented by the wedge shapes,
The soul.
was saturated by the data and absorbed. Again, the sense of nausea. My fingertips are shaking from this bizarre situation before me. I wanted to scream, "Someone help me," and my throat is dry. But it's not dry from terror. If it's shaking, the shaking was from fear, then why does my body feel this hot? Right now, my heart beats strongly with the force, the direct opposite of fear.
姫事を覗き見するなんて無粋ですよ。ちっぽけなマスターさん。
A voice from the sky. No, it's echoing from the heavens. A sweet and seductive tone. A scolding, flirting, innocent yet wicked voice of a girl.
こんなところまで来るなんて、私から逃げられると思ったんですか？バカな人。せっかく忘れさせてあげていたのに、思い出してしまうんだもの。でも許してあげます。あなたは何も気にしなくていい。私があなたを勝たせてあげる。戦うことも努力することも傷つくこともない。だから何も考えずこのままお人形さんのように眠りなさい。
Oh god, we're entering the metaverse.
だから諦めなさい。諦めるの。諦めて。諦めちゃえ。諦めろ。
I don't know what she means. Just that the world is ending. When I run out of footholds, I'll be swallowed up just like all the other students. The only thing I can do is tremble.
そう。それでいいの。おとなしく眠りなさい。どうせあなたたちはみんな価値のない生き物なんだから。
That's it. The darkness keeps telling me to give up, but I can't do that. I finally understand what the strong heartbeat and the sense of nausea is. This is anger. I'm gonna fight back and fight like hell. Right now, I'm gonna fight this voice. Whoever is callously deciding that all the students are worthless. I gotta appreciate the things that they do with the limitations, and they know it's like, how are they gonna get up from there? Oh, they're gonna climb up here and then get up there. I mustn't look away. I mustn't give up. No, I can't give up. Even if this resistance ends up futile, even if I know that I can't run from this world, as long as there's blood in my body, I'll never.
This is the Hakuno that we love.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna fucking jump off this building! Wasn't something as grand as being prepared to die. With the not wanting to give up, I jumped off the rooftop.
Dead.
Yes, this is why how sometimes I did roleplay Hakuno. It's like, haha, you want to kill me? Well, fuck you! I'm gonna kill me before you can kill me! So what do you think of that? Are you an idiot? Well, who is the bigger idiot? The one who is trying to kill themselves? Or the one trying to kill the person trying to kill themselves? Falling.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. Piercing through the
It
ground.
took me a minute, but I did remember where that was from.
Yeah. Piercing through the ground that turned into an ocean of night. Hakuno Kishizame's body fell into a bottomless darkness.
I attacked the darkness.
There's no end to this falling. Everything but my sense of direction has drifted away. Everything but my sense of self is being torn apart. Not only is my vision peeling off in globs, but so are my possessions and memories. Soon, not even my bones will remain. It looks as if there's nothing more I can do. In other words, it's game over. Dang, it would be really great if some hot lady just came out of nowhere and saved me right now.
All I can think of is, I've been falling for 30 minutes!
I cried out, "What the hell?" as I screamed insults at myself, that I was too rash, that I made a mistake, that I was wrong. In my tremendous regret, my face was filled with tears. That too was futile, because there's no one who can save me anymore.
No one who can save me anymore!
Hello! Hello! This would be a great time to just show up. I like dramatic entrances! Hello?
This is not the time to be fashionably late!
Yeah. Has a moment passed or an eternity? There's nothing compared to falling through this space. It feels like I'm weightless. I can no longer remember the light of day. The land I once stood on is now 100 million light years away. My limb has been suspended for so long that they no longer move as I want them to. It could be paralysis or maybe atrophy. My eyes have forgotten light and have since lost their function. Same with my mind. It grew tired of this unchanging world, and it gradually closing itself off. My body is like mud, and my heart is like lead. I want to lay my mind to rest already. I want to forget myself already. Worrying that I may be here forever, I want to avert my eyes and break already, but this would be a great time to show off. Just saying. There's still something bothering me at the edge of my consciousness. It may be my imagination. It may be my mind clinging to a shred of hope. Hallucinating. But there's a voice that I just can't let go unheard. The voice is coming from far, far away.
In another galaxy.
Leaving a trail of light in its wake, the voice is completely burning up, yet it accelerates faster. Look to the sky. Reach out your hand. Just say the word. Call out for... My throat and my lungs burn from 1,000 years of disuse. My voice still won't come out. Even if I try to reach out, my fingers won't move. My mind accepts that it's just a hallucination and, once again, closes the lid on itself, and yet... I hear the voice saying, don't give up. Numerous lights pass through the darkness. Even as it's breaking apart, I can see a meteor cutting through the darkness. Fucking finally!
これ以上はもう進めぬ。そなたの力が必要だ。奏者よ、思い出す。というか、なぜ世の名を忘れているのだ。
Oh, she's mad.
もうそなたの名前はおろか、そなたのことを考えることがないというのに。
Oh, now I remember! Guys, my wife is here!
いいから思い出せ。そして万感の思いを込めて叫ぶがよい。よいか、これが最後のチャンスだぞ。
I know that radiance. I know that voice. My lost throat, my weakened arms fill me with strength. That's right, her name is... Please come, Saber!
その叫び、待ち焦がれたぞ、奏者よ。
Hey guys, it's my wife, and there's her theme music.
It's been too long since I've heard this theme.
My hand touches an outstretched arm. It feels real. The sensation of endlessly falling is gone. All that remains in front of me is my dear old...
しかり、我が剣は原初の炎にして、剣撃の根は空巡る星のごとく。聞き惚れよ、しかしてたたえ、さらに喜べ。世は思考にして至上の名器、剣の英霊、そなたのサーバントだ。
The sheer confidence in this blonde-haired girl's smile shines brighter than all the stars in the sky. Though her physique is small, her spirit, her determination would triumph over an army of million. Her gaze was like a golden flame, burning away the darkness before me. Anyway, Saber, I'm still upside down. This is the sight of none other than Saber, the person I'd forgotten up until now, who I couldn't completely forget even in this Garden of Oblivion. She who swore to fight alongside me, Hakino Kishinami's servant. She came to this darkness which extends externally. She came to save me despite it burning her to do so. She's my irreplaceable comrade. Also, we're kind of married.
しかし、こたびの無茶はさすがにきついぞ。何度呼びかければ気が済むの？
I don't know if she prefers wife or husband. I think it depends on the situation, so I'm just gonna call her my partner.
No, she specifically says that girls are best, so
Yeah.
waifu.
Waifu.
こんな虚数空間にまで飛び込んで
My
しまう。
waifu for Lafu. I mean, she is a bride in this, so, you know. She's my
ま
wife.
ったく、どうせ落ちるのなら、ヨットの恋に落ちよというのだ。
It's a little late for that.
そなたの魂が無事なままでいるのか、ガキでなかったのだからな。
Saber grasps my hand even tighter. A single flush of warm blood rekindles my frozen body. My slumbering mind is now frozen, fully awakened. I've awakened. I woke.
うむうむ。完全に呪縛から解放されたな。そなたが望めば、次の
Also,
瞬間には
your arm appears to be clipping through the camera.
今日は本来の校舎で待っている。さあ、目覚めるがよい、マスター。そなたと
Name
の
drop.
運命を新たに始めるとしよう。
Yes, we will begin our fate. Extra.
Extra.
Anew.
CCC.
CCC.
Saber's proclamation gradually fades from my consciousness. So does the dazzling sea of stars, and so does the sight of Saber. In the end, the only thing I was sure of was the sensation of those fingers I touched. Even if everything else was faded away, that feeling would remain. And save. Hang on, I want to see if the opening credits play after this. Nope, you guys are just gonna have to wait till next time.
Okay.
女の話をしよ
Or
う。
does it play after this?
目覚めた時から女は病理につながれていた。重い鎖はまんべんなくつま先から頭
You know
ま
what?
で
I'm gonna close out of this. We'll worry about that next week. You'll see the opening credit sequence next week, guys. But I'm gonna end it there because that's a good place to stop. We did it. There we go. That was the opening of Fate Extra CCC. I hope you enjoyed it. I am excited to play through this game.
I need to download my own copy so I can run through this with Tamamo.
Yep. I also need to play it with the two guys. Hello. I need to get to the scene to see what Archer has to say about the outfit he's given, because there's a special scene where the original characters, everyone except Gilgamesh gets a new outfit after the opening credit scene, and I need to know what is the reaction to that.
Maybe I should do so. When I played Fate Extra the first time, I played with Archer first. Maybe I should do that again so you'll
Maybe.
be able to know.
Mm-hmm. Oh boy, I'm so excited to play through this game. You guys don't even understand. Even with the terrible gameplay, it's gonna be great. Maybe by the time we finish this, the remake of Fate Extra will be out. I can fool myself, can't I? I can fool myself and believe.
Stop dreaming.
Why isn't it out yet? No, they won't even let us know anything until it's close to completion, because that's how Type Moon does. Just like with Samurai Remnant, where they're like, oh, here you go, here's a game. And we're like, what?
They learned their lesson after Tsukihime.
Mm-hmm. They're like, here's a game. And I'm like, why do you keep doing this? You announce things years in advance, and then you release the game without letting us know anything out in between. Why do you torture us like this? And then they're like, "Marrow." All right, let's see. Is anybody streaming right now that we can bug? Is there anybody streaming right now that we can bug? The answer is I wouldn't bother anybody right now because I don't see anybody going. Anyway, thank you all so much for joining us. We will see you all next time on the
Good night,
Friday
everybody.
for Pale World. Yay! Okay, bye-bye!
Good night.